Some of us here expect perfection in spite of anything. And I'm pretty sure about that. It could be making that perfect birthday card while staying up late till 3 a.m. in the morning, even though you have school the following day. Or it could be rewriting your revision notes for all your modules, even though you have 1.5 months left to your examinations and you haven't completed your revision. I'm very sure you're all familiar with that kind of perfection. But what about the kind where, despite perfecting something tirelessly, you still do not find satisfaction? Ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to my story. I have been playing piano since the age of 3, and the words rigorous practice are synonymous with piano playing. In fact, when I see the word practice, I automatically associate it with piano playing. It was really stressful at times playing classical piano songs because they're really difficult to master, but once mastered, they're music to the ears, pun intended. As the years progressed, I went on to higher grades, grade 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. And naturally, I devoted a lot of time to practice. But as I practiced the start of the song to the finish without any mistakes, I realized I just wasn't enjoying it. I mean, it's one thing to play a song without any errors from start to finish, and another thing to play the same song again, but with a lot of enjoyment, with a lot of feel, like as if you are having that personal touch to the song. I just wasn't enjoying it. And then I realized, oh, perhaps I might just be playing that for the sake of examination. And for those of you who are not aware, for those who take piano, we have to take a piano examination to progress to another grade. And to get a distinction, you need to score at least 130 marks, and the maximum is 150. It was really difficult, and I strived so hard. So yes, so I thought maybe it was because of the examination I was trying so hard to practice it perfectly without enjoying it. The years passed, and sometime in December 2009, and that was during my junior college days, and I had just completed my year 1 of my JC. And for those of you who were in junior college, you would totally attest to this. So many revision lessons, so many assignments, so many things to do, so difficult. And yet I had to play the number of hours that I had allocated to piano playing. It was really difficult. And then in December 2009, coming back to my story, that is when my piano teacher invited me to a Christmas piano recital. I was very excited. I've never been to a recital, and she held a recital at her house. And I thought, wow, this is a great opportunity for me to showcase my skills. And at that time, I was doing my grade 7 practical examination. And I thought, why not use that same exam piece for the recital? And I wanted to make sure that the piece was flawless. I practiced day in and day out. My mom stopped nagging at me because she could see that I was putting the work. On the day of the recital, it was a particularly joyous mood. It was Christmas trees and tinsels and bells, and a lot of school children. And did I forget to mention that there were about 20 other primary school students over there, and only my sister, who was also invited, and I were the only oldest ones. We were the highest grades amongst all the other children. Can you imagine? My piano teacher had so much of expectations for me. So there's a lot of pressure to perform very well during that recital. When we were given a program booklet and the list of names, And once our name was called out, we just had to go out and play. And all of us were seated on the floor. My name was called, and I went up. And when I opened up my songbook, the school children were like, wow, 4 pages! And I was like, okay, yes, this is normal for grade 7. And I started to play. Allow me to show you the book so that I can correctly illustrate to you what exactly happened. As I was playing, it went really well. And then towards the halfway mark, I felt my shoulders and arms tense. What are you doing, Bhavani? I was like calmly berating myself. Stop it. Just continue. Keep your nerves, control it, just go on. And you would have thought, okay, this girl is going to continue, right? She's going to move on as per normal. And I don't know what happened, but my finger accidentally hit the black key and a wrong note was sounded. And you thought, okay, the black key was hit accidentally, a wrong note was sounded. She would continue because she has practiced this song pretty well. But turns out, no. I actually fumbled for the next few bars of my music, and after those mistakes, the whole song felt meaningless, just empty. I somehow completed the song, left my seat. The applause felt like it belonged to someone of a stellar performer. After the recital, I apologized to my piano teacher. I told her, I'm really sorry because you had so much of expectations from my performance. And all she had to say was, it's all right. You had let the nerves get the better of you. You could have just relaxed. You could have just let the tension go. And that last sentence really put things into perspective. Maybe I should have really enjoyed the piano playing. Maybe I should have not taken it too hard upon myself. I shouldn't have struggled so much and let the struggle of playing it perfectly get in the way of me enjoying. And that's all I have to say for all of you. Try to change the way you think about perfection. Sometimes it's not all about perfecting everything, but it's about the journey. It's better to have some memories than just memories of you struggling. Some memories of you doing a variety of things rather than just memories of you slogging away at the piano keys. Thank you.